I'm excited. So this is a part of the podcast where I give you any marketing or business advice. So, is there anything that you're struggling with, or things that you need help with that I can help you with?
Yeah, I mean, I'm struggling with quite a few of them. I don't know how many of them fall kind of in your ballpark. I think you have my Instagram open, don't you?
Yeah, I have it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, if you can give me kind of some tidbits, I kind of changed the direction of my Instagram a little bit. So
Mm-hmm.
I'm not really using it for marketing. I'm more trying to, I don't want to say gain followers because, that makes it sound like I'm just trying to gain people. But, I've realized there's a lot of opportunities on social media. There's tons of
Yeah.
it, and I've realized that. So, I've kind of changed my Instagram to more of like a comedy, DIY, how to, stuff like that. And it's growing. I mean, I probably average maybe 3 or 4 followers a day, which, isn't a lot, but I've only been, taking it serious for probably the next 3 months. And, I'd say if you have any advice on just networking through media, that would be awesome.
Yeah. Well, before I get into that, I definitely have some ideas. What do you think? How would you like to utilize social media? Like when you said opportunities, like what's your biggest sort of
So, I mean,
dream opportunity?
I'm going all the way down to. So, do you follow a guy named Winnie Designs?
Woody?
Winnie. It's WINNI Designs.
Okay.
So he's
No, I don't.
if you don't follow him, he's a tile guy. He does a lot of bathroom remodels, but he's gained
Yeah.
a huge following, and he's going all the way down to he's trying to come up with his own line of tools, apparel, stuff like that he's kind of advertising.
How do you spell his name again? How do you
It's
spell his name?
WINNI Designs, and I
W
think the logo
I
would be
N.
like a red background.
Oh yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, but
Okay.
he does a lot of bathroom model stuff like that, and he's created a very good following. So I don't want to say I'm mimicking that, but that's kind of the goal. You know what I mean? Kind of going that direction. I mean, all the way down to selling. I try to say that I got the best drip in the construction industry when it comes down to my logos and T-shirts and stuff like that. I try to make them look pretty good. So all the way down to selling T-shirts.
Yeah. Yeah. Well, so you want to build a personal brand, basically.
Yeah, that's pretty. Yeah, that's what I'm
Okay.
trying to do.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. So, for you, I feel like I just posted about this. The biggest thing is, what you want to do is, just start playing around with different styles of content, right? Like
Yeah.
some informative, some entertaining, some day in the life, and
Yeah.
see if you can come up with like a almost like a schedule or a routine for what types of content that you do, right? So like
Yeah.
maybe morning is some more motivation. Afternoon you talk about like what you're working on. Time lapses are like super popular, obviously, and
Definitely.
and and doing that sort of stuff. I like the direction of the personal brand. The other big thing too is utilizing your Facebook personal profile. Many
That's
people
what
have heard me.
I lack.
So
So
many people have heard me talk about this. Many people have heard me talk about this. It is utilizing your Facebook personal page in order for you to grow. So like what you do on Instagram, post it onto your personal Facebook page. If you post a reel on your Instagram, post the same reel on your Facebook personal page.
okay.
And so people are building massive amount of followers. This is a tip for everybody listening. People are building massive followings with their personal Facebook page. They're like, and I mean, I have a client. He's actually monetized his personal Facebook page. Like he's getting like $1,000 a month just from posting, and he owns a sawmill company, right? Like, and he's getting like bonuses for that. Now, I'm not saying you should chase that, but if you want to build an audience, do it here on Instagram. Take that same thing, post it on TikTok. I saw that you got a YouTube Shorts. Do it on YouTube Shorts, and then do it on your Facebook personal page. Don't ask me if it's the business page. Don't do that. Your personal page. You know, the one where you're connected to your high school people, right? Like, you know that one?
Yeah. No, I got you.
Yeah, that one. And I'm like pushing everybody to remember that if you have a big brand, everybody remembers you. Everybody, you get a lot of opportunities. And when you go to bid on a job, there's just like this little thing that people like, if they start looking you up, which what people do, and they see that you got a ton of followings and you got your personality and you got your face out there like that, it makes you more personable.
Yeah.
Right? It makes you so that people like, you know, like people have become my clients because they've been listening to my voice for like 1 to 2 years before they even got to work with me. So they know what I'm about to say. They know my personality before they even work. And imagine that level of relatability that you can get with a personal client. Okay. And so here's the other thing is, you should also connect and become friends with every major business person and influential person in your town. And you can do that through your Facebook personal page, right? Connect to their business, find out who the owner is, DM them, like look at yourself as like you're your own media channel. Does that make sense?
Yeah, for sure.
That's what I would do. I mean, you know, again, for you, it's like there, you know, other things is, you know, make sure you got a website, right? Like get a website going. At least you can direct people towards your website, collect leads, right? Even if it's just to collect leads, have a website just to collect leads, right? That you can follow up on. And then the last thing, because you mentioned something about, you want to build like keeping guys around. You want to employ people around. Is if you build a personal brand and you connect with a lot of people in your area, people will start to come to you, right? And if people start coming to you, then you can build a level of leadership towards them and it put it out there that like, I'm looking for good people. I'm looking for good people. So one last thing, because I've never really addressed this on the podcast before, is if you find 3-4 guys that are really good, you need to court them. You need to like wine and dine them. And I know you know how to do this, but before when you had a company, you had the stability of the long-term job and the whatever. So it was easy to attract people. But on yourself, you have to like court people. So whether it is sending them Starbucks gift cards or getting them their own set of tools, or like if they work with you for a little while, like throw them a t-shirt, throw them a hoodie, like get them all on a text message chain, and then like send them motivational books. Like find out what they're really, really into and give it to them. Find out like what their goals are and give it to them. If they're bad with money, hook them up with a bank account. Like give them your banker. You know what I mean? Like give them all of the things that they need so that when they think of you, they think about their future.
That's a very good point. Yeah, definitely.
Because you can't grow with like, I see the same thing. You can't grow with people that are half committed at all.
Yep.
You need leaders around.
Yeah.
You need good people around.